Welcome to the show.
If you're just tuning in, we're going live. We're on Facebook Live. Thanks for watching if you're still watching. Now, topic 3.
Number 3.
Uno, dos, tres. It's a sad day in New South Wales. I'm surprised you're wearing that coloured jacket, Chris.
For the rest of my life, I'll wear this colour.
So State of Origin happened last night. Take us through it, Chris.
Well, I went up the coast to watch the State of Origin.
How far up?
To Brisbane?
I went to Arimba RSL.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Is
It's,
that Central Coast?
yep, Sunny Coast.
Sunny Coast?
That's where my brother lives. He goes and watches the Origin there. Every
So random.
every Origin.
Why'd you do such a long trip for that?
Oh, he wins the meat tray every week because it's always not full. It's
Because
empty.
he's the only one there.
Yeah.
How do they afford to do a meat tray if no one's there?
So they're just giving out meat like
They're just
nobody's
They're
business.
going out of business.
It's probably
Chucking
like
it out there.
So not only did
Go there if you want.
not
to
only did we win meat.
Oh, you did
you
win?
did win.
Yeah, of course we won meat.
Well, that,
Got
does that make up for what happened in the game?
Won this sweet shirt
What?
and sponsor us.
Dewey's.
Also won a footy.
Hey,
So
you
wasn't
won everything.
Where's the footy?
it's in my car.
Was it just you and your brother there? Was there no one else there?
No, there was a few people there. So
What did you not win, Chris?
didn't win the trivia,
Oh.
halftime trivia. Didn't,
And what else did you not win?
Didn't win the silver side. I only got steak and sausages.
Far out.
Didn't win the game.
Right.
The State of
The
Origin.
state of
Who are you
origin.
going for?
I was going for the New South Wales Blues,
Right.
captained by Boyd Corder.
Who are you going
But unfortunately, we have lost game 3,
The
which
state-
means we have lost the entire series.
The state is bad. The state of origin is bad.
It didn't go well. Why is
Did you even watch it?
Yes.
State of Origin is not bad?
No, as in it's in a bad state right now.
I liked the JT going away video. That was pretty
That
nice.
was pretty
It was awesome.
heartfelt.
JT's the man.
And his kid that kept dancing while he was
Oh,
talking.
his kids are so cute.
He's probably the best NRL player of our lifetime.
He's just the
Wow.
best.
Right?
He is, yeah.
It'd be him
yeah,
or
yeah.
Andrew Johns. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Well, I get his kicking is like near perfect, but is he that perfect everywhere?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
Right.
Yeah.
And he looks like
Because his kicking stats are just insane, right?
Yeah, and it was the same with Andrew Johns. That's why they're both amazing.
Right.
But his kicking's great, but it's more than that. It's his whole and his genius brain
And his laugh.
and his laugh, mostly the laugh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to. So I was really sad when JT was out. I wanted him to play, and it's his last series.
But his retirement was so funny as well. He's like, I'm retiring, but if you ask me to come back, I probably would. Classic JT.
That's not how you retire.
Good at footy, not good at.
Okay, they'll probably all be back next year. They can't stop. They know they'll win.
But I was sad when he wasn't going to play because I was like, would have been awesome if New South Wales could beat Queensland with JT.
Yeah.
Well,
But we can't even beat them without JT, so that goes out the window.
What do you-
It's just a bad game. You know?
what do you think went wrong?
Apart from everything,
So many. What was our completion rate? Do you know? Because it was very low. Compared to the first game, which we won, which we dominated, we had an amazing completion rate in that. I think it was
Yeah.
like 18 out of 19.
that's how you win games.
This one was like mistake after mistake.
We had more sets.
No territory.
We had more sets than them, like late into the second half. It was like
Like for the
17
whole
out of
game?
24, nearing the end.
Right.
I can't remember exactly what it was by the end. But, yeah, there were errors, but I think the main thing was Queensland's defence. They just dominated us, hey?
Yeah.
And we just didn't have the answers. At the start of the second half, we really pushed up in defence, and we were almost matching them.
Yeah.
But their line came up like that.
Yeah.
And for some reason, we just hung back in our defence. Maybe it was what they trained. Maybe it was the strategy. Maybe when they rushed up, that's how they got past us in game 2.
There was a few times we rushed up in this game and it didn't work out very well. There was a few times it was amazing. We kept them down their end within their like 20 metre line over for a whole set.
Yeah, at the start of the second half, we were great.
It was dominating them.
But,
But then there was stuff like Mitchell Pearce coming out of the line, which let through, was it Munster? And then he got a pass off.
Well,
Scored one of
Munster,
their tries out wide.
I'm glad you brought that up.
He was good.
Munster was great.
Yeah.
He was
His
like,
debut.
He was his debut. He was the secret weapon, I think,
Yeah.
because he was it's his first game. and he's just fresh. So everyone's like, forget about him. He's not JT. Let's smash someone else. But he just worked around, and it was the whole Melbourne spine. So he slipped in so easily.
Yeah.
And he just ran rings around us.
He's a running 5'8", so he takes on the line. He had some good dummies.
Yeah, seriously.
His kicking game was good.
So then the question comes, like, what's going on? We have a good team. We have a great team.
What is going on?
The coaches, they're blaming themselves. The players, they're blaming themselves. The media's blaming everyone.
You know where the turning point came for me, where I turned on my own team, was when Mr. Fafita, clearly didn't go for the ball that was going right in front of his face and went straight to the Queensland guy, and it scored, and he's like strolling, like he didn't even dive for it or anything. It was like, and then it seemed like something broke inside of him, because every time he got up the ball after that, he dropped it or did something wrong.
They just didn't want it enough.
I think we got pretty tired in the first half as well, and it's always hard in Origin, especially when you're trying to attack on Queensland to make up for a deficit. They will get through you because you're opening up, but they had to be so aggressive in defense that there were holes just appearing behind them, and you got people like Cooper Cronk and Cameron Smith. They're gonna get around you. It's a tough position to be in, especially when you've been so defensive for the first half. You're really tired already compared to the other team. You can't make mistakes in the first half. It's all about territory then.
Yeah,
it's not good.
But they were pretty devastated.
Yeah, and rightly so. They stuffed it up.
Yeah.
The coach came out of the box. That doesn't happen normally, right?
What, Laurie Daly?
Some do.
Yeah, they're always up in their glass thing.
Yeah, depends.
Sometimes they come out. Ricky Stewart's on the sideline every game.
Right.
So.
It just seemed like, he's angry.
Yeah, he probably was.
He seemed pretty calm half time, but I guess he's a calm kind of person.
He is. I don't know. Maybe it's time for a change, but I don't know who would coach.
The commentator, the Fatty Vorton,
Fatty,
after the game was trying to get Andrew Johns to say that he'd throw his hat in the ring. And Andrew Johns wasn't saying no.
I don't know.
How old is he?
He helps out already. I don't know.
It's not. I don't know. It's not a coaching thing. We started off so good in this season as well. We actually have a good team this time.
But maybe it is a coaching thing. Maybe they played game one and he's like, okay, let's do that again. But you can't do that again. New team.
Queensland
will adapt.
Yeah.
And so... And we
effort
did not.
All the way through the game, they just put effort in.
Yeah.
110%.
That's the biggest thing. You can just tell when players stop trying. And you've already lost.
Yeah.
Once you stop trying.
I think their standard now is winning. And if they do anything less than win, they're
Yeah, exactly.
You think after winning 10 times or 9 times out of 10, you'd be like, okay, we've won a lot. Who cares
Get
if
complacent.
we lose? But now they're like, we don't want to be the players who come into this team and then it loses.
That's right. Yeah.
Because it's got such a history of winning. They're playing against their own team before
Exactly.
Yeah,
which is insane.
Jared Hayne's not going to make it back, I don't think.
Yeah. His defense is an issue.
Nah. He
doesn't really slot in well.
He's got to go.
Why do you say that?
He does...
Well, you put him in there because he's a big game player. He's not being dynamic for the Titans, but you put him in because he can pull it out when he needs to. And a bit like Yachin, he can pull it out when he needs to.
Always.
But he just didn't. He was so quiet last night. He got a little...
Did I do something?
I think it's just your face.
There's a bear in the cave.
Is it a code?
This is getting really confusing.
What are you saying?
But Jared Hayne did next to nothing last night. No great tackles.
Who says that? It's so weird.
You don't say that?
No.
Really?
I don't know.
Must be a white
There's
thing.
something on your nose.
Let us know if that's a thing. Anyway, I'm just depressed.
Anyways, let's forget about it.
On to next year, right? Maybe we grow some new players.
I will say,
Matt Moylan will probably be there.
New South Wales supporters, keep it. Hang in there.
Hang in there.
That's being a real fan. isn't it? Being a New South Wales supporter.
I'll be there.
Queensland supporters have it easy.
Yeah, it's
easy it's easy to support when you win.
Yeah, true.
So, you know what else happened this week? End of topic.